Well, trying out live stream number two. Yeah, hey. Uh, I'm in Utah on my way to the Mesquite Charger. Hopefully, my audio's a little better this time. I forgot to use my headphones. Oh, good. Um, yeah, also, the scenery is pretty good. It's almost 5 o'clock here, and I'm driving southwest, and yeah, there's some rain clouds coming through. It's just really pretty out here. Yeah, there's one on the north side of I-15 and there's one on the south side. I'm assuming they're not really different. It said they were both 250. I'm going 115 miles per hour. I think they're both 250 kilowatt. I gotta get something on the little tripod here so it doesn't shake so much. Let's try this. Yeah. Well, anyway, this will... I think I got kicked out of autopilot again. This will be a shorter stream. Yeah. Actually, it has been kind of acting up. The left, I keep getting this warning for the left repeater camera that it's saying it's blocked and stuff. It wasn't that blocked. So I don't know what the deal is. Auto steer unavailable for the rest of this drive. Yeah. That's funny. I've been using it fine the whole day and I just got striked out. Oh well. Whatever. Actually, I've been doing a lot of manual driving today. A lot of energy this thing takes. This Model X is super thirsty. I've heard the new ones are quite a bit less so, but with my snow tires and my model year of 2018, I'm like averaging, I don't know, 450 to 500 watt hours per mile, depending on like if I'm really booking it. Yeah. I think in the summer I average like 360 or something like that. It's like significantly less. So, can travel a lot faster. Oh, so I stayed overnight in Denver, and I got up at 5. So I went through the mountains when it was dark. um, but that's okay. When I go back, I think with the timing of things, it'll be daylight when I go through them on the way back. So, oh wow, new record, 8 viewers. That's crazy. Yeah. I do like traveling in winter though, at least in the Southwest, because the mountains are just like really pretty. Often there'll be a dusting of snow like there is right now. There's not as many travelers. It's not beastly hot. So as long as you don't get caught in like some storm that all of a sudden your mileage tanks, it's all good. Sure would be nice to have a newer X though. I do want to upgrade to a refreshed X. I actually was going to until when they released it. They did not increase the range. Actually, it decreased a little bit from the previous the Raven Model X. So I was kind of bummed about that. But the charging speed, the charging curve would be much better. My vehicle doesn't get up to 250. Those do, so that would be really good. But I have I have free supercharging on this one, so that's a tough sell to give up. Actually, yeah, that's probably true. I haven't looked at the new prices, but the thing is, it's hard to give up free supercharging. So, yeah. Maybe if they do another refresh in like 3 years or something, my warranty on this expires. Uh, let's see, in 2 years. So I guess 2025. I think in March. So maybe if the warranty starts expiring, I don't know. We'll see. Or we could have two X's, but then I wouldn't have a truck, and I do use the truck as a truck. Yeah. I should free supercharge locally, but I don't. It's just inconvenient. Okay, can't see. This is my problem. I can't talk and drive at the same time. When my wife asks me questions, like, I always miss the turn to things. Oh, somebody slid off the road over there. Looks like they're okay. It's pretty slippery. So the snow tires definitely are not efficient. Used, I've calculated about 7% more energy, but the extra traction is worth any issues. Man, 3 cars off the road and like, and I think I'm about to, no. Wow, it is really slushy here. It must have just gotten like a hail or snowstorm right here. Oh wow, there are cars all over the place. Good thing these semis were slowing me down. Yeah. Looks like everybody's okay, I think. Man, what a mess though. What a bummer. Oh, airbags went off in that one. Looks like they're okay. Yeah. Annual meetup of the All Season Tire Club. Yeah. The semis were slowing down, so I slowed down. Swedish tires? The Hakkapeliitta? Is that Swedish? Or Nokian? What vehicle? I'm in the Model X. Yeah, I have, I think I have the Nokians on this vehicle. What do I have on the, I can't remember what I got. Oh, I had Pirellis on the Model 3 because, the snow tire Pirellis, because I think those were the cheapest. And then when I had a Model Volt, when I had a Volt back in, that was a 2013 Volt, I had Blizzaks on those. Those were pretty good. Yeah, this is like freezing rain / hail. Not ideal. How far do I have to go? I've got 69 miles to go. I don't know what altitude I'm at. I just charged at Cedar City, Utah. I don't know what the altitude of that is, but I guess we're high enough that it's freezing the rain. It's 35 out though. Well, I'm not in the market right now. I just bought the Rivian 6 months ago. 4,000 feet, it probably makes sense. So when you say refresh, is that the yoke refresh or is that the Raven refresh? I wonder, is there a weather system coming into like southwest Utah right now? Vegas? I didn't think there was going to be any bad weather. Oh, the yoke. Okay. Yeah, I don't think I can upgrade yet. I am thinking of selling the Rivian though. I love the vehicle, but um, I don't really need a truck that's expensive. And at least a couple months ago, it was a great time to buy. I mean, a great time to sell. Um, and I have I got the early pricing or whatever it was, and it's a launch edition. But who knows? Every time I get it, I'm like, maybe I won't sell it. And then every time I see the market, I'm like, maybe I should sell it. Snow till St. George. Thanks. I am skipping St. George. Which was always a crowded, underpowered site, but now that they have Mesquite and Beaver at 250, a lot of people are skipping St. George, so now you can just use it as a backup. Oh yeah, that's true. St. George is kind of a drive. It does look like a cool city, though. Uh, if I had to live in Utah, I think I would look at St. George. Seems like a great place for solar. All right, well, I guess we're out of that little blustery area. Oh, oh. Okay, this might work. I'll give it one more try. If it disconnects again, then I'll probably just end the stream. We might be getting a good sunset, though. That's cool. Oh, there goes another cop car. So autopilot does slow down when it sees emergency lights like that, even on the other side of the road. I took a picture of it because some people think that feature doesn't exist, but all it does is detect lights. If it thinks there's emergency lights somewhere, it slows down, and only if you're on autopilot. So, yeah. It's really ironic. I was talking about snow tires and grip, and then there was like all these slide outs. It was like a commercial. Oh, really? I haven't really seen many false positives. I do get phantom slowdowns, usually not severe, just kind of like a random hesitation. But I haven't seen the emergency light thingy. Oh boy! Oh, I forgot to put my suspension down. It defaults to low, but I've been putting on very low, just in case there's like a tiny bit of um, lower wind resistance with that. Saving every watt that I can. This should be a good view. Lake Powell. Are we still calling it a lake? I feel like it's a pond now. All right. Driving off into the sunset. I wish I had camera control still, like the zoom feature and the brightness controls. I don't know if... Yeah, it doesn't do anything. Oh, thanks. All right, 80. Back to speed limit of 80. That's the way to go. Since I am striked out of FSD, I don't have the limit to Autopilot 2 where it limits you at 80. At least I think that was still going on. I hadn't used it for a while. Nice clouds, sunset coming up. Oh, good. Thanks. Yeah, I was hoping I would miss anything coming through. I know California's been getting a huge storm, so I wondered if I was going to get maybe a little residual from that. Oh, the limit is 85? Well, I'll have to test that. I think Nevada has the speed limit at 85 in some areas. Although I find that when I charge, the trip planner doesn't really account for the fact that you can go to 85 miles per hour. So I think it has underpowered me in the past. Saturday night in Toledo, Ohio is like being nowhere at all. Funny look from that guy. What that was about. Am I going too slow? No, keeping up. Oh, I'm really glad I didn't slip out there. Yeah, this would be a really good stretch for Autopilot, but I don't have it because I was looking at the road and the comments. Boy, it's crazy. It's like completely dry here. And just like 10 miles back, that's icy rain and hail, or sleet maybe. I don't know what the difference is between freezing rain and sleet. There we go. Little regen hill. I don't know what regen I can get on here. Yeah, I'm getting about 25 kilowatts on regen. Ah. And now it's fading. All right, I gotta give it some gas. I missed that. Doesn't mind when I'm wet. I wish it left the comments. Dan, you're talking about mine. Has oh, I can adjust the. Have basic. Well, I have FSD, but before that I bought EAP, so mine has everything. Focus, focus. There we go. All right, we need to get a little speed to get up this hill. You know how weak Teslas are. Oh boy. I'm glad it's dry here. Last time I drove here, on the way back, I made sure I had some extra time, so I stopped at some of the scenic views, took some pictures. I had my binoculars with me. I was looking at some of the overlooks in the Utah area. Really pretty areas. So that was kind of fun. But most of the time, just like now, I'm just trying to get there as soon as I can. It's definitely better than when everything was like 120 kilowatt chargers, and you had to charge enough to get like 120 miles. Nice view. The wide angle on the phone does not do the view justice. Focus, focus. Okay, there we go. That's better dynamics, I guess. Although really the streaming resolution is probably so low that it doesn't even matter if it's in focus. I think last time it was streaming at what, 144, like the lowest resolution possible. "46 miles. There must be a lot more downhill stretch to this than I can appreciate, because, like I said, I've been averaging 450 watt hours per mile plus. And right now, I'm like keeping up with the speed of traffic, and I'm only using 340 watt hours per mile. It's kind of hard to predict, like how much it's going to use. But I'll take it. spend less time charging. Okay. Stay in your lane, semi, and I'll. There we go. Oh boy. There's a lot of new housing out here. Where is this? Washington, Utah. There's like all housing and no businesses. Whoops, I guess I have to merge here. It's really hard to drive without autopilot. Whoops. Yeah, there's a lot of people out here in Washington, Utah. Kind of a random place out in the middle of the state. Oh, Mesquite is in Nevada. Oh, cool. So, all right. So I have finished charging in Utah. That'll be good. I'm trying to get to Southern California tonight. I mean, I don't know. It's 5:15 here already. So we'll see how far I get. If I do get that far, it won't be till like midnight or something. I cannot get the comments to like stay up, visible. Live chat. Yes. Make live chats visible. There they are. Oh, really? It's connected? Okay. Now that makes sense. One of the cool things about the housing out here is it's very common for them to use kind of native ground colors. So it's like kind of mauve greens, and they're not really boring colors per se, but they blend into like the hillsides and stuff. So it's kind of cool that they do that. It's just slightly less obtrusive to the overall look of the landscape. Dixie. I wish I was in Dixie. I guess I will be soon. Yep, feels like we're in civilization again. 3-lane freeway, lots of other cars. Yeah, something like that. Plus charging. I started in Denver this morning at 5 in the morning, and I mean, if you just drive straight through, it was going to be 16 hours, I think. So, plus charging, could easily add 5 hours to that, so, or 4 hours, so I don't know if I'll make it or not. Oh, I forgot I had the heat on. It's getting too warm in here. Turn that off. 52 degrees outside. You know, definitely warmer down here. Glad I don't have to stop here though. What do you mean 10%? Oh, no. When I'm driving this thing, especially in the winter, it adds about 30% time. It's pretty crazy. I'm actually keeping track of all that. Actually, I'm not keeping track of my drive time, but I'm keeping track of how much time I'm spending charging. Yeah, yeah. I mean, with the slightly slower charging vehicles like mine, um, you know, I can't quite utilize the full capacity of the 250s, and so it does take longer for me to fill up to capacity. And some of the trips between superchargers, like I had to go up to like 80%, and it takes a long time to get to 80%. So that's a pain. So if there were more frequent like 250 chargers, then I could just stay in the sweet spot more. It's not as bad in the summer though because I'm not using as much energy, so I don't have to charge as much. Uh, uh, yeah, so just everything takes longer in the winter. So I think people with like a newer Model 3 or Model Y or the newer vehicles, they can actually travel a good bit faster than I can just because their charging curve is better. And it adds up. I mean, I probably supercharge 15 times on these trips. So, you know, however long it takes times 15 hours or times 15 stops. It'd be nice to have a range extender. The range extender would be a Model S, I guess. Because those get what, 400 or something? Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, it does have a charging plan and stuff. Occasionally it's wrong, so I often do my own about 450 watt hours per mile. So, if if I have to go 45 miles, then I multiply the two, and or no, let's say I have to go 100 miles, I multiply the two, and I know I need 45 kilowatt hours to get that far, plus some buffer. Pretty accurate though. Ugh. 9 people. A new viewership record. Well, thanks for tuning in to this Michigan to California driving trip, where we are currently in Utah, as the pilot would say. Sit back, relax, enjoy the flight. Complimentary drinks will not be served. Wow, that is a massive driving range over there. It's crazy. A lot of golfers in Utah, apparently. Do they have water for grass? That's one thing cool about Michigan is so much more water available. Things are green. Yeah, there's a lot of space in Utah, that's true. I bet land is cheap here too, outside, you know, the main areas. And it's probably hot. Yeah, there's probably rattlesnakes and scorpions, black widows. No earthquakes, no tornadoes, no hurricanes. Good skiing. Yeah, it'd be really nice to have autopilot on this. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Oh, I forgot, we go through Arizona a little bit. Here we go. Okay, I think I'm back. Okay, it's gonna do this again. Anyway, I striked out of autopilot again, so I'll get it back next time I stop. Well, my connection might be getting a little sketchy, so I think I'm going to end the live stream here. This was fun again. Yeah, hopefully, I'm driving back in 2 weeks, so in 2 weeks, the weekend, hopefully I can do. So, thanks a lot for chatting and joining me here. So I'll see you guys next time.